Друзья, всем привет, everybody. Welcome to another video. It's been a little while, had to redo a couple things, and so the goal of today's video is going to be expounding on the very first video, going a little bit deeper with live fire into a couple of the techniques such as presenting and reloading in different positions and how to position your body around corners and things like that. So we're going to load up and we're going to get right into it. So if you remember in the very first video, when we are loading, you want to make sure to get that ledge right into the mag well of the rifle. Give it a nice rock back. Now, when you have the magazine inserted, cycle the safety down, and then it doesn't matter which hand, cycle the bolt, flip the safety up, and if you want to do some sort of press check, you can pull that bolt back and you can see the round inside the chamber. Let it go, let it force the round back in, and you're ready. Now, we're going to be, if you remember how we come up, safety is down because again, obviously we're ready to shoot. So, as we see the target, safety down, and then we'll do this a couple times. Safety down as we're coming up on target. Just like that. Okay, so once we engage and the rifle goes click, we're going to need to do a reload. Once we are empty, again, remember to break that rifle down at a little bit of an angle. The degree of the angle is entirely up to you. This is where preference comes in. So you can either get the new magazine out or dump the old magazine before you even reach for the new one. Get that out of there. Get that nice ledge inside the magazine well with a rock back. And again, preference, you can reach under, you can reach over. Either one works. And we do the nice presentation and continue to engage. All right, now we're going to be doing the reload using the right hand, and then I'm going to show you again how to reload from the right hand as a left-handed shooter. So as we are engaging, rifle goes click. Now, this is entirely up to you. As you break the rifle down while doing the reload, you can click the safety up, you can leave the safety down because obviously it's empty. This is where big boy rules come into play, completely up to you. So, breaking that rifle in, almost bottom of the buttstock to the belt line, we are reaching back for the new magazine. And again, remember to use that bottom of the trigger guard along your thumb, sweep that magazine out, reinsert, rotate your hand, and engage. All right, now, for those of you that are left-handed, because I've been asked about this before, and I didn't necessarily cover it in the very first video, a lot of people ask how to manipulate the safety and how to do reloads and things like that. It's just mirrored from the right side. So you can use your right hand thumb to, and this is where that magwell grip comes into play, using your thumb to flip that safety down as you present. So just make sure to keep the thumb out from behind that charging handle, otherwise it's going to be a bad day and you're going to be a cat without thumbs. So once that rifle goes click and we break it back down, again, at an angle, if you want, get the old mag out of there, nice rock, and again, you're just rotating your hand. Just like that. All right, now we're going to be talking about doing reloads in the prone. This is where it continues to be simple. It's the exact same reload as if we're standing using our right hand. So as we are shooting, that rifle goes click. We are immediately rotating the rifle flat. We're staying low on the ground. You can keep your hands on the rifle, doesn't matter, but you're just reaching back, getting that magazine, getting the empty one out, staying as low and flat as you can, rocking it back in, rotating your hand. Just like that. Okay, so for this, we're just going to be walking and shooting. If you remember how we want the nice wide stance as we're shooting, and as we continue to walk, we're going to be doing that heel to toe. And remember, it doesn't need to be small steps or big steps, whatever works best for your body. So, just as long as you're stable. All right, so for those of you that saw the CQB video, I figured in this I would include the pieing around the corner. Now, obviously, all of these techniques are all Eastern European, Russian, Soviet, so they're going to be a little bit different to you, much different than American doctrine. So everyone's going to have their own way of doing things. Just figure, again, a little bit of clarification. So as we are pieing, we're lowering that rifle just a little bit, so we're looking over the top of the optic. Not a low ready or anything like that, still high enough to take a shot. So as we lower the rifle, that's when we take a step, and as we come to a stop, that rifle's right back on target. If we need to take another step, lowering, right back on target. And then even if your rifle's up, leave that safety on until that target is in your sights. It's going to look like this. And as we see the target, safety off, safety on. Now, let's say if you move forward and you're in a hallway or anything like that, and you're right up against a wall and you don't have access to any of the magazines on your left side, this is also where the right-handed reload really comes into play and is going to help you out. All right, everybody, that's the end of the video. I want to express how grateful I am for each and every single one of you and how amazing you guys are. I appreciate all the support and especially all of the messages over the last couple of months saying, hey, where's the YouTube videos? We want more of everything. Really helps me feel like this stuff is appreciated. Just how I appreciate you guys. And so again, going in, keeping it a simple video, going a little bit deeper with that live fire of those fundamentals from the very first video that I did. Again, Soviet stuff, Russian doctrinal principles, okay? One thing that I want to talk about real quick is just a magazine extension. This is made by Amru Designs. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but I've known the owner for quite a few years. It's a +5 extension for your magazines, whether they be 7.62, 5.56, 5.45, everything like that. Absolutely fantastic. Just figured I would throw it out there because there's not a whole lot of AK magazine extensions on the market. Also, last thing, this channel is purely for information, and leave all your negativity at the door. So with that being said, as always, берегите себя.